So one of the great things about the Cybertruck is the fact that you're able to transport not only a lot of goods with the bed of the truck, but also your whole family. It's very comfortable and it's very big inside. And so it's an easy way to store a lot of goods and to transport people, or in my case, we have 2 French bulldogs. And so what I have here is a pet bed mat that goes into the rear of the cab, and you're able to put your furry friends in the back. It's from a company called Cybergear. I'm gonna go ahead and leave their information down below for you to go ahead and take a look at all the other items that they sell, and that if you're interested in this product or any other products, you could take a look at. But one thing I wanna show is how this installs, because one thing that's unique about this bed mat as opposed to others on the market is the fact that this gives you full coverage and allows full protection for your back seat and your Cybertruck. So let's go ahead and get it installed. So one thing to note as well is you can see right now, I want to do a comparison from right now when my truck is nice and clean. I just had it washed yesterday. So it's nice and clean, just a little things here and there, but that's normal. We're gonna go ahead and throw the mat in the back. We're gonna put the dogs in the back, and then we're gonna see how it looks afterwards. So let me go ahead and get this installed, and then we'll get the dogs. So once again, this thing is cool because it folds up and it has these handles, so you're able to transport it very easily if you're going on trips or whatnot. So that's really nice. But let's go ahead and open it up and unfold it. Unlike some of the other brands on the market, which use straps to go around the headrest, this one's specifically designed for the Cybertruck. So these are in the shape of the Cybertruck headrests. So these are just gonna go over really nicely. This middle one does have a Velcro. So you just put the Velcro strap on like so. And then same thing for up here. You're just gonna put that over the headrest, over that headrest. And like you can see, it gives us full coverage. Has this nice little ventilated area right here, so your pets can interact with you and still see you, and they don't need to worry about where you're at. Has these pockets on both sides, so you can store toys or any type of goodies for your animals. So right here, there's zippers on both sides, right? So now you're getting really full coverage. They have no access to any of the seats, any of the door trim, nothing. It's really covering everything up and really giving you ultimate protection. So now for the fun part, let's go get the dogs. As you can see, they get very excited. Okay, so this is a good example. My dogs don't even really need the leashes for initially. But let's go ahead and get them in here. Okay, let's get them zipped up. All right, so let's get inside. Let's take a look at what they're looking at, and then we'll go from there. So as you can see, the dogs are back there. So one of the really cool things about this pet mat for the rear seat of the Cybertruck is there's a hard bottom to it, and it extends the space for the dogs. So it's not only for that back seat, it gives them extra room, and it comes up right up against the front seats. So that's really nice for them. It gives them extra room, plenty of room for 2 Frenchies. Obviously, if you have larger dogs, then they're gonna love that extra space. And as you can see, I mean, it gives us full coverage, full protection. The dogs aren't gonna leave any type of hair or scratch marks anywhere. And as you can see, they're getting really, really comfortable really quickly. So, huh, Dave? All right, so we're gonna take the dogs to the park, let them run around for a bit, let them play, and then we'll come back home and then we'll wrap this video up. All right, so we made it to the park. Let's go ahead and get the dogs out. I really love the zipper feature because not only does it give you that protection, but it keeps them, I guess, at bay, so to speak. It allows you the time to get the dogs out as opposed to them jumping out, which is nice. Just like that, because they're excited. All right, so we got back from the park. The dogs were able to walk around and run around a little bit. We played with them for a little bit. Now we're gonna get the dogs out, put them back inside, and then we're gonna go ahead and look at how much hair is on the mat and how much hair was able to get into the cab of the Cybertruck. So once again, I really like the idea of these zippers because, like I said, it keeps them, you know, from jumping out, right? Keeps them contained. We're able to unzip really nicely. It then now protects the seat of the Cybertruck as the dogs are getting out. Okay, as you can see here, there's no hair. There's no hair whatsoever anywhere on this door of the Cybertruck. Inside the door, there's nothing. Now, let's go ahead and look at the mat. I mean, obviously you see some slobber marks and you see there's hair. There's hair in here, which is typical. Especially my dogs, they shed a lot. We're able to store our leashes here. Let's get those out. All right, and then now let's go ahead and take the mat out and see what the rest of the Cybertruck looks like. That goes to show you how quick and easy it is to take it down. Okay, so you can see there's no dog hair on the rear seat, on the back of the rear seat, on the floor of the rear seat, on the floor of the cab. There's no dog hair on the seats, the front seats, the center screen. I mean, it's clean, super clean. So that was one of my biggest issues with taking the dogs with us when we go places or just taking them to a dog park or whatever. It's difficult when transporting them because my dogs shed a lot. Right, Eli?
Yeah.
So they shed a lot, and so bringing them into the Cybertruck is difficult because I try to keep the Cybertruck as clean as possible. Obviously, I've put them in here and I just vacuum it up and I clean it, but it's a pain. So now with this rear seat pet mat from Cybergear, it's gonna really make things a lot easier when we wanna take the dogs to the park or taking them anywhere. So thanks again to Cybergear. I'm gonna go ahead and leave links down below for you guys if it's something that you guys wanna buy or if you wanna check out the rest of their Amazon store to see what else they have to offer. I'm gonna go ahead and leave that all down below in the description. And once again, thank you guys, appreciate it, and we'll see you on the next one.